Okay. Yeah, you're behind a little bit. I swear I wanted to go landscape. I didn't set up my live correctly. I promise next time I will set it up correctly. I promise, I promise, I promise, I promise. So please bear with me. All right. Okay. Refresh your screen because it said live for 30 seconds. Okay. Today, we are going to do something a little out of my wheelhouse, but it is very much in, hold on, Sherry's wheelhouse. Okay, and I'll switch back and forth so that we can do this. Again, sorry, it should be landscape, but you know, that's how technology goes sometimes. So what we're gonna do, this one we're definitely making, and these are mug rugs, and they're by Kimberbell, and it is in the hoop. So the whole thing is in your embroidery hoop. And if you don't have an embroidery machine, this might make you want to get an embroidery machine. And if you have an embroidery machine and it's in the box, this will make you take it out. All right, this is the Kimberbell collection. So there are multiple mug rugs. And for those of you who are new to embroidery, it comes with a disc. Okay? You take the disc out. You get one of these handy dandy disc readers, unless you are fortunate enough to have a computer that has a disc reader in it. You connect this to your computer. You download or copy the files to your computer, and then you put them on a USB. Do we have a, you don't have to take it out. I'll show you the USB later. I think you guys know what a USB is. And then you can insert that USB into your embroidery machine. Now, let's see, what else we need? Items that you need. A 5x7 hoop. So this is not a large project. So you can, you know, you don't have to have the Mama Jamma machine in order to do it. And then we need, okay, hold on, let me show, don't put it in yet. I'm gonna go around here. All right, so you're going to put your embroidery hoop in. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. You'll need some background fabric.
Batting.
That's batting. You'll need batting.
6x8.
Which one's the background fabric?
Ta-da.
Ah, you will need background fabric.
Well, let's get to that point.
Okay.
So the first thing it's going to do, it's going to tack it down.
Can they see it? Not really.
Not really. They'll be able
Okay.
to fix it.
I'm gonna set up this other, I'm gonna set up my other thing. I know all these technical terms are scary. All right, so while we're doing that, if you have any questions that you want to ask, put them in the chat and Dee will collect them. Okay, I'm going to cover the camera so I don't make anybody sick. Okay, wait a minute. Oop. All right. So let's see if we can get in on what Sherry's doing. And then Dee, if you want to tell me what the questions are. Okay, when there are, you just let me know.
That looks good.
Okay. All right, so you can see on the screen her,
Steps.
the design.
And then right there's the steps.
And I am going to try and scoot this in a little bit more. Okay, so she's tacked down her batting. And so there's just stabilizer on the bottom?
Yep.
Okay, and there's only stabilizer on the bottom. All right, so what's the next step?
Next step is it's going to make a line in between. So it's going to go all the way around again, and it'll put a line in the middle.
Okay, I'm ready. Yes. Yes. I have an older brother too. Yes, Winona. I have an older brother as well. And the question was, I'm so sorry. I'm getting used to this. The question was from Winona, I have an older brother machine. Would this work on this as well? And yes, it would. I also have an older brother machine that I could do this on.
Not this one. This one's the new one.
Yeah, but I do have an old one. It's purple. I don't know if yours is purple or not.
It was a NQ17.
I am showing, the question was, what kind of machine am I sewing on? I am sewing on a Brother Luminaire XP2.
Okay.
Thank you, Pam, for the question.
So now it's got the square and it's got a placement stitch. So I'm going to take my 6x6 piece of fabric, right side up, and it's hard to tell because it's white, but it's right side up. I'm going to push it down.
So this essentially, there are instructions that you can print that tell you step by step what to do. Always consider your first one a test though, because you know, you're probably gonna make little mistakes.
I didn't catch it all the way, so I got to back it up.
Okay. But it tells you do this, and the machine knows what your next step is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And this is,
Don't watch.
see, this is live, and you get to see what happens when, so the seam didn't catch the
On one
top of the whole piece of fabric. So,
Which is fine because there's plenty.
yeah. So they have you cut it larger than what you necessarily
Yeah.
need. So if you make a boo-boo, you
Yeah,
get a do-over.
definitely get a do-over.
Okay.
So,
So you try
like,
and make sure that your
at least cover it
fabric,
up.
right, covers that tack down stitch.
All of it, all the way around.
Right.
So this is definitely covering it.
Okay. Now, how did you make it go backwards?
Okay, so let me make sure I get it all. Hang on.
I need this to be lower, I think. Okay, can you see what she's doing?
Okay, so there's the stitch that we ended up with. So I'm going to move it back and forth till I can get it back to where it's on the next one.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Tell me.
Okay, so like, good Lord, hold on.
Sorry.
Okay, so these right here, this is the stitches. So if you want to go backwards, you hit minus. So minus 100, minus 10, minus, unless you really messed up, you will never do the 1,000 unless you got to go all the way back. But I only needed to go back maybe 50 stitches. So, you know, I just hit the minus, and then it had the other screen on it, and then I just plus marked, see how it got to that? And then I just found where it immediately started on that one. So now that's just like it normally was, like no, it's gonna start from the beginning on that stitch. So put it down, and now it's like nothing ever happened.
No mistake was made. It's
None.
all been erased.
Okay, so now it's done that. Let it finish. Okay, so now, and this is a good thing to, I love magnetic hoops, but you don't want to use a magnetic hoop on something like this because you're going to take it in and out of the hoop off the machine. So there's my line, and I want that line there. I'm going to cut right above the line. And these are the Ginger scissors that I use. They are wonderful, and they get right in there. And so just take care of that. So now you can see that it's right there. The material is tacked down, so it's down. So the next thing you're going to do, this is a 6x4 piece. So the next step, it's going to make another line, but this is for this piece. So normally you would want to look at it like this, but because we are going to tack it down and flip it, this was the easiest mistake that I made. All you got to do is line it up, wrong side. It's going to stitch right there, and then when I flip it over, it'll be right side.
So it's kind of like sewing a quilt block where you put wrong side or right sides together in your fabric. It's going to sew it for you, and then you flip it open.
So now it's ready to go, and it's going to sew it that way.
And what was her name again? Patsy. All right, Patsy, get that box out. Patsy. Sorry, Patsy. Get that box out.
So now,
Yes, get the scissors out.
now I have flipped it. So this is what we looked at. You know, it sewed the line, and you flip it over. And a lot of people have those wool mats that you can take it out and put it underneath of it and iron it. I don't have that yet, but I will one day.
So like a little bitty wool mat, so you can just iron it while it's on. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's something else. If people need ideas for your birthday and you want to use your embroidery machine and make these awesome in the hoop projects.
Okay, so the next thing is going to be a big square to tack it down. So,
And so you don't have to tell it anything. As long as you don't have to back up or go forward, it just knows.
and I always keep these things around because
They're
you never.
called tweezers.
No, they're.
Oh, what are they?
I don't know, but they're
Here.
just a tool. But tweezers or scissors, anything
Okay, where
like.
are you all? There you are. So they look like tweezers. Are they specifically for embroidery?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
Kimberbell.
Oh,
But-
Kimberbell tweezers. Got it.
But the reason why it's important, you never want to put your fingers down there while it's going, but you can stick that down there.
Can you see it?
Yeah. Okay. It's good.
Are you sure?
Give me it. So the next step is it's going to quilt it. So when it quilts, it's going to take all the material on the top and the batting, and it's just going to stay in this hoop. So,
Okay, hold on. Let's lean in.
ready?
How's that?
Yeah. Ready?
Okay. All right. I'm trying to go slow so I don't get anybody motion sick. But see how cool this is? It just makes it for you. Maybe one day we'll have robots that'll put the fabric down. Would anybody like to see quilting in the hoop where you have the continuous line or end-to-end quilting that you do in your embroidery hoop on your quilts? If so, just say yes, end-to-end quilting or continuous line quilting. Because I want to use these lives. Here, I'm going to turn it around. Whoa! Okay, cool. So I want to use these lives. This is my halo. Hold on, can we get my halo straight? Let's see. Just kidding.
Horns.
I want to use these lives to do things that I don't normally do. Because, I do my quilt tutorials, but these are an opportunity for just, off the cuff, have a little fun, make something new and different, hopefully something that's fairly quick. At least you can learn the technique quickly. So that's what I would like to do with these lives. So please put comments in as to what you would like to see in the live. All right. And like I said, if you have any questions, because, there's kind of a break. Oh, Oliver sighting.
Lord.
Hold on. There's an Oliver. There's Sherry's head. There's Oliver. He likes to play with Sherry's embroidery tools. Hold on. Sherry's head's in the way.
Sorry.
There's Oliver.
Get away.
He's going to help.
Get.
He likes to play with sometimes the needle. It's kind of scary. He's gonna help, aren't you? See, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna knock some stuff over. Watch out, that iron's hot, dude. Look at that beautiful crosshatch. I wish I could crosshatch that well.
I've had this disc over a year and never used it. Now I'm like, ooh.
Now that's all she's gonna do is make mug rugs.
That's right. All right, so now I'm at the point where it's going to start embroidering. So always cut your thread and pull it from the bottom.
That's right. You don't want to run it through your machine. In case you're new to quilting, if you run it backwards and pull it up from the top, like pull it up from here, what that does is any dust that is on your thread will get pulled up through the machine, and your thread or your machine gets dirty faster.
And also, if you have this kind of thread that's a cone, you'll have to have the one, like my machine's not this nice at home. I've got the Stellaire, but...
Tina, get that machine out. You need to be doing this. Watch Sherry and you don't have to buy the discs. There are
downloads on
downloads on the internet. There are all kinds of ways that you can get your hand on this stuff.
But if you got a cone, you got to make sure it's sitting up. Remember?
See, I didn't even remember when her birthday. Said, Karen, I miss you too. Oh, I'm the one talking. Karen, I did not realize it was today. Sorry. Tell Reagan I'll bring her something. Reagan is my niece, and she is adorable. Okay, so while we're doing this, let me kind of pull you all up here and let me show you something. So here is a thread stand. I believe, Sherry, you found this on Amazon.
Yes.
And it holds the giant spools of thread. So you can have this sitting next to you. I mean, I don't have a multi-needle machine, so, you know, I have to, or really Sherry has to, switch the thread. So if you have all of your colors out and ready to go, then you just, you know, take the thread off, put the thread on here, take the color that you need, put it on your machine, and so on.
It's called a project one.
It's a project thread holder,
yes.
Spool holder. I'm sure I didn't get that quite right. And then also, there's Bro thread. This is thread from Amazon, and it's called Bro thread. So it's kind of a play on brother, but it's not really brother. And this is great stuff. So if you maybe want to get started and you're not ready to use the expensive thread, or maybe your financial situation doesn't let you use expensive thread, or maybe you're just like me and you're a tightwad, then you can use these. And they have the variegated, which I can't see, I'm used to editing. Variegated is my favorite.
There's an example of it, variegated.
So this particular sample, she used the variegated thread on the blue on the camper. So see how it went from gray, light blue, it's probably not gray, it's probably light blue, dark blue, medium blue. Variegated thread, and this is per Sherry because I don't know, you know what I'm talking about. It enables you not to have to make as many thread changes. So, variegated thread. And I have put links to these in the description below. So I get a little bit and, you know, it doesn't cost you any more.
You're gonna need
or
those.
You can just go out and get it without my link. It's up to you. What did you want?
I said you're going to need those. You're going to press them.
Oh, I'm going to press them.
Okay, so the next step is ready.
Hold on. She's, yep, okay.
Okay. So the next thing is it's going to place, it did the hitch. Now it's going to put a placement stitch for the applique. You can do applique or you can skip the applique. But we're going to do applique so you can see how to do it. So it's just going to put the placement stitch down first.
Okay, and then I just have to, for my Oliver fans, there is a box of scraps. And he is looking for the perfect scrap for Sherry to embroider. Nope, he couldn't find it.
Okay.
Oh, well.
So now you're got homework right here.
Okay,
Look.
so now I have to press something.
Yeah, the piece of stuff is underneath that box. I can't reach it.
Okay, the piece of stuff.
Um,
Oh, okay, so now we need to use, it's on here?
Yeah, you're going to put it on the wrong side.
Okay.
And the bumpy side goes against it.
Okay. So this is,
Heat and bond light.
thank you, Heat and Bond Light and
That's just
Bro, B-R-O-T-H-R-E-A-D. Yep. So this Heat and Bond light gets ironed to the back side of the piece that you're going to use for the camper. So this is the applique part of the project.
So the bumpy side goes against the wrong side of the fabric.
Okay. And then I should be okay. You want to iron this so that you don't want your bumpy side showing. So you want to iron it where the smooth side of your iron-on is down, because otherwise you're going to be cleaning your iron. And this iron is a little clover iron. And it gets hot.
That should be good.
Okay. So I did officially, oh.
Oh, Lord.
And when you do iron it like this with the glue down, the glue will get on your wool mat, just to let you know.
Not if you cut it the right size. I didn't cut it the
It's
right
okay.
size.
I'll get it.
So, okay.
I can use Goo Gone.
It should just pick out.
Okay.
All right, so on this, yeah. You're going to peel it off. And now it'll be shiny on this side. So I'm just going to, and you can see that the piece of material is just literally a scrap. So there's my camper. I'm going to make sure I cover up the whole camper.
Is that black stitch, is that meaningful?
That's the hitch.
Oh, yeah, that's meaningful.
So I'm going to put it down. It's going to stitch it around. So this is the second time it's going to do that hole.
Ooh. Something else so that I don't forget. When this is done, we're going to have to turn it right side out. So I've got my chopsticks ready. And what you can do is when you go out for Chinese, and maybe you don't use your chopsticks, or maybe your friends don't use theirs, take them home. These things are great for pushing out your corners.
Or you could buy a purple thing.
Or you can use these when you lose your purple thing.
So anyway, here it is. It's stitched on there. So now this is where the little Ginger scissors come in. These are the best things ever. They're double curved. So you want to kind of like pull up on it, because that helps, and the heat and bond helps make it stiffer, and it's easier to cut it. So you want to get to as close to that stitch as you can without cutting it. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And if you heat and bond it, it makes it easier. You don't have to heat and bond it.
But since we like something easy. And it doesn't have to be heat and bond. It's just any, what, lightweight stabilizer?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there it is. So now you need to do the other piece.
Okay.
Here it is.
Oh, sorry, Oliver. Okay, so this one's nice and big, so.
And this, just make sure it covers it. It doesn't matter how.
Okay.
While she's doing that, we'll press this. It's going to do the outline of the bottom of the camper. And literally all it's doing is make it to where I know where to put that material.
So that's your tack down stitch.
So there's the shiny side. Make sure it covers it all.
Tina, isn't it though? And like I said, I have an embroidery machine and I've done a little bit, but Sherry takes it to a new level. She is
Loves
the
it.
queen of embroidery. Yep, she makes the cutest little items, so she'll be here on a regular basis. Another thing, when you start a project, you'll want to make sure you have a fresh needle and bobbins. Wind some bobbins before you start. Sherry had me wind bobbins so that she doesn't have to stop in the middle and wind a bobbin. She can just change the bobbin out and be back on her way.
Best scissors ever.
Ever.
Okay. So now, I'll put it back in there. And it's gonna do the door. While it's doing that, this little bitty piece right here needs to be heat and bonded. Yep. So the heat and bond goes on the wrong side, and there it is, shiny.
Ooh, Francis, I would love to see those bags that you're going to work on.
Cover it, put it down.
Ah, and where is it from? Francis, what was the company? Sweet Pea Embroidery. Okay,
I've
we'll
heard
have
of
to
them.
check that out. Okay. Yeah, there are Juju, Designs by Juju. She has I mean, there are all kinds of cool companies, and they seem to have a lot of sales too. Designs by Juju has the continuous line embroidery that you can use to quilt your quilts. I actually used that to quilt one of my granddaughter's Easter quilts. Pretty cool. And there, of course, are lots of things that you can buy to go along with quilting on your embroidery machine to make it easier. Or you can look at those things and then go to the hardware store and create your own. Creative Kiwi. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I don't think I have. I don't think I've heard of Creative Kiwi.
So now this is the next thing is gonna do a satin stitch up here on the moon.
On the moon?
Well, I'd call it the moon. Camper top. Really?
We've gone to Mars.
You're getting ready to go Mars.
Okay, so while you're waiting for this, because it's going to satin stitch all the way around, you get your chocolate.
I get one piece.
You get a piece of chocolate.
One piece for the fat girl. Whatever. I think I should work for more than one. It's dark chocolate.
Oh, do you not like dark
I like
chocolate?
dark chocolate.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, that didn't take as long as I thought it would.
I'm not done.
Oh, okay. Okay, so while that's going on, let me eat my chocolate. Oop, don't. Oh. Okay. Benita, this pattern came from Kimberbell. So I believe you can go to kimberbell.com. Let me look it up. Yes. I will put a link after the video. I'm sure it says in here somewhere. So, yeah, I'll put a link. We kind of discovered our local quilt shop does some Kimberbell classes, and that did a whole year of projects last year. Have I done any of those projects? No. Do I have all of them? Yes, I do. All right. Here's some more. This is your regular bro thread. I mean, this is a box full of all different colors. And at first, I don't know, I don't think you need to buy the big spools, do you? Because
I love that thread.
yeah, and Sherry's used this thread a lot, and she likes it. I don't know how many this has.
It's good, especially if you're starting out, because it's got all the colors.
Right. So this is 63 spools. You see how many I've used. Like, I may have used, I don't even think I've used one yet. So I've got to get on the ball. But that's another thing. And then I'll show you what we're going to do. Next week is Easter, so I don't think we're going to have this on Easter. But I have a blue jean jacket. I have several blue jean jackets. I go to Goodwill and find blue jean jackets. And my goal is to put things on them. I want to embroider on them. I want to applique on them. So I want to take pre-quilted squares at the Paducah Quilt Show. They had squares, they're old quilts, and squares that people had not ever put together, never finished. I want to cut something out of that square and put it on the back of the blue jean jacket. So that's kind of what I'm thinking for our next tutorial. So let me know if that's something you would be interested in. All right, back to our regularly scheduled programming. All right, we're changing color again. And this is why Sherry wants a multi-needle embroidery machine.
Tell them where we're going in April.
So in April, we are going to the
Everything embroidery.
Everything, again, I can't edit. Everything Embroidery Conference in Biloxi, Mississippi. So we're going to know even more when we get done. Pet mom, I think you are absolutely right. And I need to take advantage of all those things that I can do with my machine. Which is one reason I wanted to start doing this on the lives, to see, number one, if there's an interest for my audience, for people who watch my channel. And also, I'm learning too. So Sherry is sharing her knowledge with all of us, and then I want to quilt in the hoop. I think that is so cool. I don't make gigantic quilts, so I think it's very possible for me to quilt in the hoop. And the designs out there are beautiful. I've got a long arm, but I don't have any automation on it, so this would be the next best thing. So, yeah, Sherry thinks her life will change when she gets a multi-needle too.
Sherry knows it will.
Yeah, she drools when she sees them.
I'm trying to decide where to put my name at on this.
So, Eduarda, I think that machine should work. You may have to take it to get it cleaned, but maybe not. I would just get it out and try. Honestly, there's a lot that's come along with embroidery, but I think it's still essentially you need a design, you need a machine to hold the design, and the machine stitches out the design. So I don't know of a reason. Of course, I'm no embroidery expert either, but I would definitely get it out and try it. Ooh, that is an excellent idea to put a large Tula pink design on the back of a jacket. I am in. I have a Tula sewing machine, the Bernina Tula pink, so I have to go out there and look and see if that design is in there. Does Tula Pink sell her designs separately? Francis, do you know if Tula Pink sells her designs, like designs by Juju, or where you can just get the designs, or do you need to have purchased a machine that has her designs? I'm not really sure. I purchased her fabric and her USB unicorn, but I don't know about her embroidery designs. Do you think you need more chocolate?
No. I need, the bobbin thread is almost empty. I need
Yeah.
a piece of black heat vinyl.
Okay.
Little piece like this.
Yeah, also, I would think that you could, Benita, use the tops that hold the spools in place, because that can happen just when you're sewing. So maybe try one of those. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, Tiffany.
I don't need it yet.
Thank you,
I don't
Francis and Tiffany. You don't need it?
I need it, but I don't need it right now.
Oh, okay. All right, we're also using heat transfer vinyl
For the window.
for the window. Okay, cool.
The window.
And did you show him the dog? You
No.
can. Okay. So while she's doing that, this is another one of the designs. Love is a four-legged word. Cute, cute. And if you notice, the stitching is a paw. How cute is that? Love it. These would be great for gifts.
Craft fair.
Craft fair items. Yep. If you want to use your embroidery machine and make some money. All right, so does anybody have any ideas for what they would like to see? Embroidery on the back of a blue jean jacket. I've got several blue jean jackets. We can do all kinds of stuff. And actually, I have a pink blue jean jacket. I have two pink, I should say, jean jackets, because they're not blue. I don't, Francis, and I should get one together. At one point, I had a Facebook group, and nobody joined. So I don't know if I just left it out there or not. I will check. I am so bad with keeping up with Facebook, but I know that, yeah, I'm really bad with the Facebook stuff. But to your point, I think that would be a great place for everybody to share what it is they're working on.
Where's your window?
I'm just selfish, and I ask you all to send me pictures in to my email. But it would be great if we could all share everything with everybody. All right, so here is a sneak peek. This is part of what I'm going to be doing with my next video. And this is a grunge white. And these are my favorite. These are some pastels. I found these in Arizona. So I'm going to be using charm squares in white and pastel. So that's a little sneak peek at the... It actually will be the next video. It will be the video probably after that. I am a little ahead, which is shockingly good. All right.
Yeah, we're going to do window.
Okay. All right, Tina. I will get an April group together. Oh my, Tina's serious. Yeah, and then I can share what I'm working on too. That would be fun. And I've thought about, and I don't know if anybody would be interested, sometimes I think about just saying, when I'm working on something, going live and, you know, spontaneous and just hanging out and working on my projects. And I don't know if anybody would want to work on their stuff while I'm working on mine or not. Because one reason, I've rearranged my room. I can't see the television. I haven't moved the television. It's bad. So sad. Oh, the Tim Holtz fabric. Oh. So the Disappearing 9 patch with the Tim Holtz fabric. It was, yeah. So the Tim Holtz fabric was Eclectic Elements. And then last week I showed you all the color block fabric that I got while I was in Chicago. I've got to figure out what I can do with that. You know, that's one of those things, it's like, do I want to cut it? Do I really want to cut it? Or do I want to just look at it? That's why I got 2 yards of each. So I can cut 1 yard and then keep the other yard to look at for my collection. Oh, Tina, that is an excellent point. Excellent point. Yeah, I got to go out there and see if my Facebook group is still out there. I can't remember if I kept it or not. But if I didn't, I'll create another one and try to be better about Facebook. I think if it's my page, I'll be better about it, I guess. I don't know. What happens is I go out on Facebook and I scroll, and then 10 hours later, I look up, and it's like, oh man, I've done nothing. And, you know, when you get on Facebook, and then people have stuff for sale, and yeah. It's like the greatest place and the worst place, all in one. Okay. All right, so we're trimming now.
Mm-hmm. And all that's going to do is just give it some shine.
Okay. So you could use any color on that, right?
You could use glitter. You could do anything.
Ooh, glitter would be pretty. Mm-hmm.
Okay, this would be the step.
So far, how many colors have we used?
Hang on a second.
Is step gray?
Yeah.
Okay. 4?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll use the black again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, this is why the multi-needle is nice, because the embroidery machine changes colors for you.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why Sherry wants a multi-needle. As far as embroidery machines, those of you who have them, what brands do you have? So I've heard Brother and Janome. Does anybody have a Foff? I don't know if Foff, I didn't mean Foff, I meant Husqvarna. Just Foff makes an embroidery machine. Does anybody have Baby Lock? I'm trying to think of the other companies that make. Bernina. Bernina has, yep, an embroidery machine. What all kinds of embroidery machines? Amy has a, okay, Amy. Okay, so I see 3 of you at least have the Viking. I've got a Husqvarna Viking. Dream Machine, okay. So the Dream Machine, that's an older machine. I'm sure it still does just as beautiful a
Oh my
job
God,
as the
yeah.
brand new one. So, yeah, for the questions about the older machines, it, like I said, I mean, technology has come a long way, but I don't know how much advancement there has been in the technology of embroidery designs and the machines. I know, go ahead. Okay. So Francis, you'll have to let me know how you like your Janome. I think with a Janome, with a Brother, you can just put the USB stick in, but I think maybe with a Janome, do you have to convert it to the Janome software?
Yes.
And a Husqvarna Viking, I'm not sure if you have to do that. Okay. Ooh. The Foff Creative Sensation, do you love it? That's a fun machine. That's a beautiful machine. And then that Baby Lock. Ooh, 15 needle commercial, Sherry.
I don't know if I can do 15. 10 is about my limit. I say that now. You know we're probably coming home with one, right?
Yeah, so Debbie, you've got a good 12 needle, and so maybe, is it Happy something? Do you have to convert your embroidery designs? I think that would be a learning curve. Are we going to use variegated thread on the?
No, we use it
flags?
on this one. If you want to, we can.
Yeah, so that way, because we're 45 minutes, 50 minutes in. So let's.
Well, I can do them all just pink.
Oh, yes, I'd imagine you would love your Dream
Do
Machine,
pink.
Kathy. Okay, and yeah. Oh, because it's not Wi-Fi. Gotcha, Kathy. So you have to use a USB stick, which I've got Wi-Fi
get a
on
green?
mine. I don't even use.
Well, no, that bluey green.
Where's the pink? There should be a pink in here.
Look at that bluey green. I like it.
This one?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Do you think that'll look good?
Yeah. Okay, so Debbie, so when I bought my first embroidery machine, it's a Brother NQ something
17.
with a 5, 17. Okay.
Oh, that wasn't your first one. The one that I borrowed was.
Yeah, that's a first one.
Oh, okay. It was a 17.
Okay, an NQ 17. And the guy who sold it to me, so I bought it off Facebook Marketplace. And we met in the parking lot of the local quilt shop. Because, you never know about the people selling on Facebook Marketplace. You always hear these stories. So he gave me stabilizer, he gave me embrilliance, he gave me, this is the thing of stabilizer. This is just one of them. I still have not used it all. This is from years ago. So when we go to this embroidery expo, I've now downloaded the Embrilliance software, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to upgrade it to a current version. So I've got, and he gave me more than just one. Evidently, Embrilliance has multiple programs, but this is the one that I just recently downloaded. So I might be reaching out to you, Debbie, to pick your brain on Embrilliance. Okay, cool. I know I've got Electric Quilt 8, and it is not, I don't think it's very intuitive at all. Oh, okay, Sharon, I like that Diamond Deluxe. That's a pretty machine with that blue. Husqvarna makes a really nice embroidery machine. And I don't know if you have to convert the designs or not. Mm-hmm. Yep. So those of you who have the commercial embroidery machines, what do you make with them? Or not even just commercial. What does everybody make with their embroidery machines? Or are they like me, where they don't? Donna, yes. Yes. Okay, cool. I love Becky Thompson with Power Tools with Thread. She's a Grace ambassador like me. She's got the automation on hers. Yeah, she's a great teacher. All right, so let's see, what does everybody make? Oh, wow, okay. I'm like way behind. Quilt labels? Oh, okay. I didn't even think about making quilt labels. That's an excellent idea. A mess currently. Oh, she's not? Jackie M? I did not have the scoop on the Grace thing. Okay. That's interesting. Happy Voyager. I've named it mine. Bet Mom, that's funny. I like you too. Watched Becky, but afraid to get started. Now, Norma, do not be afraid. I'm just lazy. Don't be afraid.
Norma, we want April to be afraid of this machine so Sherry can just take it over.
Yeah, Sherry wants my luminaire. She said she's going to, I'm older than she is, so of course I'm going to die first. So she's going to do like
Toy Story.
What was his name?
Toy Story.
Yeah, it's
Andy.
Toy Story Andy, where Andy put his name on the bottom of Buzz Lightyear's foot. She's going to put her name on the bottom of the luminaire.
That's right. Listen up, Brittany and Emily. I done called dibs.
Okay. So Dee wants yours when you get mine.
Okay.
Made gift cork coasters and embroidered. Okay, embroidered toilet paper rolls.
Oh, I've seen those.
I gotta know. I've not seen that.
They're funny.
You like literally the inside roll, and then what do you do with it?
You wrap it up in cellophane, give it as a gift. It has funny sayings on them.
Things. All right, Kathy. Okay. Door banners, grandsons, using quilting patterns so I don't have to actually learn how to free motion quilt. Hey, you know, why? Why not? You can, it's just like a long arm with automation. You can't really leave it, but you can at least be doing something else while it's doing your quilting for you. So, Kathy, you go, girl. Amy, t-shirts and hats. Okay. So, Amy, do you have a hat form or something? How do you do the hats? Do you have one of those machines like the Persona that's the single thread, or are you one that has the multi-needle machine? Hey, Di from Sister Chicks. How are you? Ruth, I quilt edge to edge on my embroidery machine. I don't have a long arm. Ruth, I think that's an excellent use of an embroidery machine. I really do. Okay, Francis, I will check out the toilet paper rolls. That's awesome. Viking and a metal hoop for hats. Okay. Yeah, I love Vacation. Christmas. That's a great movie. Metal hoop made for hats with your Viking. Okay, cool. Maybe they make a metal hoop for hats with, do they have a brother? Because I know Sherry would like to do hats.
Well, Sherry's gonna get a multi-needle that has
Sherry says she's going to get a multi-needle when we come, or she's bringing a multi-needle home.
That's why we're driving the big car.
From the embroidery exposition. The queen of the house, Sister Chicks. Kathy Clayton, right edge to edge quilting is what I do. Kathy, awesome. Yeah, and I do want to do a shout out, speaking of Di and Tracy and Becca and Fallon and Donna. They have all been so supportive of us going live, with no experience at all. So I just want to say thank you, girls. Y'all are awesome. Teresa Louise, I don't want to forget anybody. I think I did, yeah. No, I think that's everybody. But you guys have been great. And, Donna and Becca and Fallon, I know you guys do lives. Teresa, you guys are the queens of the live. So we're playing in your yard.
I want one of them to ask me to pay me money to see which one I like better. I'm for bids.
Sherry was referring to yesterday when there was a fight for the attention of some of those ladies who are queens of lives. And Donna, we are praying for Harper, and we're glad to hear that she's doing better.
Yay.
Yep. The Three Amigas. Thank you, Debbie. Yep. Three Amigas. Di and Tracy and April. Quilting Compound. Will I be at Busy Lady Saturday? I don't know. Is it the 5th Saturday? Is it the 5th Saturday? Hold on. I got to go look at a calendar.
There was one.
Tarnished. Di, you're too hard on yourself. I'm a digitizer, so whatever I make. Well, Donna, aren't you just all the rage? I'm impressed. That's awesome. So you can take any picture, Donna Bogart, and make it into embroidery, because that's too cool. Will not start to sew. Do you think it's frozen? Oh, Rita. I don't know.
Take it to the store. Tell them to fix it.
Yeah, you might want to take it to your local service people. Like if you have a sewing and vacuum place. I have Barbara, I have the hat endless loop, but have not used them yet. Okay. Yes, it is a Fifth Saturday. Then yes, I will be there. Because I've got my bag. Where's my bag?
Woohoo.
I gotta make sure I have my bag. I do. I know where my bag is. Okay. It's all good. What is that bag? I don't know what the bag is. So, yep, I will be there. Okay. So there's probably the dime, the brother. There's one more. What's the other one? Barbara, who is at Sewing and Vacuum Authority on Westport Road, I asked her this question. So she knows everything embroidery, and she's all about her brother, Luminaire. She has, I believe it's the snap hoop. Is that dime? Is dime the snap hoop? The snap hoop, and she has the brother magnetic hoop. She likes the brother magnetic hoop better than I think it's the dime. So, I don't know that brother would work on any other machine though, other than a brother. So I don't know if that helps you out or not. All right. Cute, cute, cute. So we went to last year, was it last year in June? We went to Pennsylvania. Donna had a retreat. And everybody makes gifts for everybody else. I have to show you all this. This is funny.
Ours was pitiful.
We suck. That's just all there is that I can say.
We got the design off of that CD. We couldn't figure this out.
So, okay. So we got mug rugs like this. I mean, how cute is that?
They made that one.
And then we got one like this. Here's our mug rug.
Janine made
We
that
didn't
one.
know everybody did mug rugs. Look at that. Now, don't get me wrong, that's adorable. But, you know, theirs looked so much better than ours. So, next time, Pennsylvania, the Nut House, we're going to have our ducks in a row with some good-looking mug rugs. Baby Lock upgrade came with a 7x12 magnetic hoop. Yeah, because Baby Lock and Brother, I believe the Baby Lock is supposed to be the more, well, it's like an Infiniti and a Nissan. Your Infiniti is supposed to be the luxury division of the Nissan, but, you know, the Pathfinder and the QX60, they're the same thing. So that's, I think, what Baby Lock and Brother. Baby Lock is the luxury division and Brother is the regular division. Mighty Hoops. Okay. So who makes Mighty Hoops, Donna? Or is that just for a commercial machine? And Pam, you have a Janome. Pam, do you use your Janome? Yeah, that's true, Di. I could spill something and let's see. Let me look. I've got the ginormous. Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. It's gonna make me work for it. I'm pretty sure I have dime. But let me working. What are you doing? You're gonna make them stick. Are you trying to turn it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured.
Are we
got it
getting
going
close?
that way. I think
Oh, good Lord.
it's this way.
Okay. Okay, so I think so she's doing the letters now. She did the flags. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Everybody close your eyes because Sherry got a hold of the camera. Okay, so this is the magnetic hoop by Brother. And you actually, in order to get these pieces off of this hoop, there's a tool because that's how well they stick down. Sorry, Sherry.
No, you're right.
And then here, this is like a frame for Sherry. Frame. This is a hoop. And I believe this is a snap hoop. So whoever makes the snap hoop.
Okay, this is the last part.
Okay.
So this is a 6x9 piece, and you fold it in half and press it. And so you have two of them. One is going to go on the top, and one is going to go on the bottom. So this is the back of your mug rug. So you want the raw edges out.
And did you show them it's folded?
Yes.
Okay.
It was folded.
This part confused me.
Yep.
But then after you do it, you understand.
Raw edges out. And the top piece goes down first.
And make sure that they overlap one another.
Mm-hmm. Then we're going to tape it. So.
And the taping is very important.
Oh my God, so important.
According to Sherry, yes. And since Sherry is the queen of embroidery, we do what Sherry says. Not on anything else.
Whatever.
Because Sherry will lead you down the wrong path if it's something other than embroidery. Oh, here I have to show you all what Sherry made. That if you all are interested, we can make it too. Oh, nice. Okay, so this, while she's taping that down, this is something that she made out of a tablecloth.
No, it's the tablecloth material at Hobby Lobby.
The tablecloth?
You know, the black vinyl, like if you were getting a felt backing on a, you know how you can buy, they got the great big rolls?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so where you can make your tablecloth?
Yeah, that's
okay.
it. It's just a black tablecloth, but
so
it comes on a roll.
Isn't he cute? And the back side is...
It's the felt that you buy, like at Joann's or wherever, for $1.
Okay.
It's the craft one.
And it's a little mug rug. Isn't that cute?
This is that Kimberbell tape. This is wonderful.
Yes.
All right, you ready?
Ready. All right, so
This is
get
it.
your pokey tools ready, your purple things, your chopsticks, because it's almost time. Sherry, about how long does this step take?
It's literally 2 seconds. It's just got to go through it.
So it just goes around once, or does it go around?
It goes around twice.
Twice, okay. So this is just sealing it all up.
Mm-hmm.
Sherry is looking forward to meeting you too, Di. We are ready. If I didn't need my purple thing, I would be able to find it. But I even have 2 of them.
I do too. I couldn't find mine either. It's done.
All right. You want me to do the big reveal?
Yeah, let me take it off here first so that you can. I gotta trim it too.
Oh, that's a good thought, Pet Mom. So she said maybe you could tie the next thread to the, like cut it at the top, put the new thread on, tie it, and then pull it down through so you wouldn't have to thread it every time. Show them the back. So that's what the back looks like.
And you don't have to worry about trimming none of that stuff because nobody's gonna ever see it. So this is what it looks like right now. Where's the black scissors?
Oh, the black scissors.
These are the best black scissors.
She likes the Bernina, not Bernina.
Ginger.
Wow. She likes the Ginger. These are Ginger feather lights, so they're not, they're by Ginger.
So see how close I'm getting it? You can go even closer. Just don't get that line.
Jean, yeah, it probably is. It might be in Sherry's too, because Sherry's more likely to have made a mug rug than me.
What?
Jean said your purple thing is probably in your last mug rug.
Ah. All right, and then, not that it's gonna make a difference.
You're scaring me. I have to do sound effects.
I didn't get it.
Okay.
Then just flip it.
Okay, so here we go. I get to do the big reveal. Yay. All right, here we go. She gives me the hard part. Can you hand me that chopstick?
Where? Oh, yeah.
All right. Good Lord. All right, let's see.
You don't say it right.
Good Lord.
There you go.
If you hang around with Sherry enough, you pick up Sherryisms. Uh-huh. Uh-uh. 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 Uh-huh. 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 Okay. Okay. Are you ready?
You're supposed to hold your tongue right.
Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna use this. I'm always afraid that I'm gonna poke and tear the seam.
If you had a purple thing, you wouldn't.
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta iron it too, but yeah.
There it is. How cute is that? And look, so on the flags, she used the variegated thread, so she didn't, can I see that one? So on this one, you can see each flag, look, it's a pointer too, is a different color. And she used the variegated here and on the door. On this one, she used the variegated on the flags. So that prevented her from having to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 color changes. So that variegated thread comes in handy.
I want to iron it.
Okay, she's got to iron it. In the meantime, thank you guys for watching. I know I went over. I aimed for 30 minutes. So sorry. But have a great day. Eat some chocolate and be kind to everyone. Until next time, bye.